Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go. It's Week 11. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Looking for a throw here. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Hall running between the tackles. And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. The Jets take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking to the air here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, 3rd and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of a defense looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to them and use the element of surprise? Evidently, well, that's one they should have run instead.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And the Patriots will be backed up pretty deep to start the drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
19, Tiger, let's go.
To the air on 1st down, May. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Etienne on the catch. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! And this is scooped up by the Jets.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
They start to drive with Hall. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
2nd and 3. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a pickup of 26. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Throwing now, off play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line. 70 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Catch is made in close. And in. Touchdown, New York. Riley Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Go!
Blown back gets the handoff. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. We have an injured player here. Looks like it's a member of the Patriots in some discomfort.
Ready, set.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Ready. Mustang 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. Lays out. What a catch. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a New England first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
All right, set now. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready.
May now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Set up. Hut.
First down throw for May. Dump off caught by his back. He's out in the clear. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a New England first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Right up the gut. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Ready.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, it's May. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Oh, boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end, too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. Right, they find those ball security culprits, and they take advantage of them. They study that tape, Kate, all week long, looking to see who's loose with the football and where they can take advantage of it, and they've done it on back-to-back drives.
On first down, here comes Hall. And he'll take this up to around the 30-yard line. We've got an injury stoppage here, and no, not what any of us want to see. You remember the injury his rookie year. It's Breece Hall hurts on the play. Tight end in motion left. From the 30 on second down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Patriots take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble. Then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Right here. Let's go now.
Throwing from the gun. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Come on. Set.
May. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
His return starts at the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Hey, go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They give it to him again. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. Scooped up by the Patriots. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and the next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow. That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. The 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Going play action, May. Completed to his running back. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down. So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. Neither side separating much so far. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Here's May to the air. Hits his running back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
To the air yet again, May. Buys time, rolling right. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back! Because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
1st and 10, they're going to throw. Trying for the deep ball. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction, but how well the defense had that one covered.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They send a man in motion. They go play action on 1st. This is reeled in by Wilson. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On 1st down, they'll run. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 29. He fires one deep down the left side. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Patriots take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
When you call that 1st down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
They've got 1st down from the 31. On play action, here's May. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll run here from the gun. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
May now on third down. This one taken in by Baker. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Ready? 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready?
May on first and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a New England first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Set up.
Made a throw it. Looking, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back, third down coming up.
5-yard loss.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Ready?
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. The Patriots with some work to do, trailing in this game. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Warriors 70. 70. Check out.
Here's May. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Hunter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And this kick works out pretty well for him. It's blown dead at the 12. Drive starts out with a first and 10.
19 check. Let's go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And the Patriots take over on his 5th interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up third and 4.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to the well again. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 19 Lions.
He finds him right side. And he has the New England touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take the lead just before halftime. Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets take a 4-point lead.
14, Patriots 10.
Reed now to kick this one away. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. And this drive will start inside the 25. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
60 Maverick.
He'll throw it. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Jets will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Reed now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Palmer. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Set, go.
Here's a give up the middle. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots take the lead right away in half number 2. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots push their lead to 3. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Trying again following the sack. Gets this one to Andrews. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Here we go, set.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. And they pick him off again. And the Patriots take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a 2nd half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Simple dive up the middle. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Second and 6 coming up here. Back-to-back carries here. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6. Throwing is May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now we're on the counter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Here we go.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
2nd and 1. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Throwing now on 1st down. He's got Andrews. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Running back sent in motion. From the 26 on 2nd down. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Palmer. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Set.
Going play action, May. Taken in by Pierce. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Go.
To the air on 1st down, May. Gets this one to Pierce. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Operating from the gun. Here's May. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go, set. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
To the air yet again, May. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They're throwing it. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Trying to force one through there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll throw it. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And the Pats will take over. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's May. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
4 Patriots.
It's the end of the third on Sunday night. It's the Patriots with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead to start the fourth. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Set. Ready.
From the 47. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And it's a nickel look from the Jets, third down.
Let's go now. Mustang 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
A give now from the gun. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Okay, 3.
They've got first down from the 31.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Another carry for him. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Set.
May now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. 16 yards on the play. And that's a New England first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Now give this up the middle to ETN. And he found a little room to turn it into a nice gain down to the 6. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. There's a handoff up the gut. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Ready.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Set go.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Call it 1 yard there. Tough sledding the last couple of runs. It's 4th and 2.
the jump. Here we go, set.
No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. It's into the hands of Mooney. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field, incomplete.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Right up the gut. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Hey, these are the type of gains he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
Let's go.
Throwing from the gun. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
2nd and 10 now. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw it. Wilson's got it. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Setting up to pass. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he takes it in, touchdown New York. The Jets jump in front late. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. Reed now to kick this one away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to throw. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped it incomplete on 1st down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. He'll look to throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Here he is to throw. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. The Jets take their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Go!
Made a throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Jets make the play that should win them this game.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's a road win for the Jets. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we